So the Portuguese had two kinds of policies. One was to make life so difficult for Hindus that being Hindu became a huge burden, or remaining Hindu became a huge burden, and on the other hand, if you became a Christian, you had all sorts of incentives. You had financial incentives, you had social incentives, you had all sorts of incentives. Anti-Hindu laws had made life hell. In 1560, the Viceroy ordered Hindus to be thrown out of Portuguese territories because those Hindus who refused to convert. They were given 1 month to dispose of their property, otherwise it would be taken over by the crown. So you can imagine, people basically sold everything that they could in a distress sale to whomever, and who would buy it? Obviously people who had converted to Christianity. Hindus were forbidden to wear the sacred thread. Government employment and contractual work was given only to converted Christians. Hindus were prohibited from holding public offices. Village assemblies, every village in those days had an assembly which had the Gaonkars, which had the local inhabitants of that village, who formed the Gram Sabha, and they would take all the decisions. So some people converted, obviously, for whatever reasons. So the Portuguese issued an edict that no Gram Sabha could be held unless there were Christian Gaonkars in it. So even if in a village the Hindus were in a majority and the Christians were in a minority, the Christians had to be there in the Gram Sabha, otherwise you couldn't hold a Gram Sabha. And in villages where the Christian Gaonkars numbered more than the Hindu Gaonkars were not allowed to be even represented. So that Gram Sabha would be only Christian Gaonkars. Hindu Gaonkars, even if they were there, they were told that you can't participate. So obviously, and a lot of monetary things, everything was related to land, right? So if the Gaonkars were told that you can't have any part in the affairs of the village, they would at some point of time say that, okay, I'll become a Christian. So that was the kind of policy that was made.